Hello and welcome to Friday. Wink. Hey, I wanted to take time today to talk about something that's been on my mind recently. Um, Operating systems, computers, the whole nine. Uh, the other day I was talking about how I had a drive failure and well, that's unrecoverable. But that leads me to another talking point. For the past, I guess, 16 months now, I've been using not Magic X Vegas's software, version 16 to be exact. I started off with 14 when I first started this vlog. Used 15 for a couple of months, and then eventually I upgraded to 16. Shout out to Humble Bundle, you guys are the best. And Vegas is such a good basic editor, but I was thinking about switching to DaVinci Resolve, and that's because it's cross-platform, and it's just like, I figured I would just like to have something that's more freely and openly available, and that got me thinking. Open source. For the past couple of months, ever since I started my Vagabond OS project, I've been thinking about switching to more using Arch Linux, or Arch Linux. Arch is the proper terminology. I've been using Arch Linux as my daily driver. The one thing preventing me would be kind of like gaming, which, shout out to Steam and Proton, I can pretty much run anything on an Arch because, hey, guess what? The Steam Deck runs on Arch. And I'm a big fan of open source. I want to embrace the open source lifestyle. Things holding me back. This, video editing, all of that. And, what else? I guess that's it, just video editing. My life is tied to Google. Everything in my room is like... Google Home is right there. My stereo has a Google Chromecast audio. We've got plenty of Google Homes around the house, and I've been using Gmail for like the past decade plus. I've been using Android for the past decade plus. This is a Google Pixel 5, and had my good old reliable Pixel 2 right here. Best phone I've ever had. Still love it to death. If only the battery wasn't dying on it or kept getting updated. If I could take the same form factor and just like upgrade the camera and the battery life and the process, like, just give me the same phone. I guess that's the appeal of iPhone. It's the same phone over and over again. It's just like the things that people want upgraded is upgraded. And I really love that. And it's just anyway, I'm gushing about Google. Yeah, I've more and more recently I've been pushing myself towards that open source community. I love the effort, and I want to be a part of that community more. Arch Linux is such a good point of entry, and well, as a daily driver, I want to use. I've been using open source software for as long as I can remember. Like pretty much everything relies on open source, and like Firefox is one of the greatest. Mozilla Foundation, Thunderbird. I really need to start pushing myself to using more open source stuff. And in order to do that, I have an idea, and let me get this software correct. The company behind some of the greatest software for Linux, and just the greatest software in general, is KDE. They're a lovely group of people, and they're offering a very nice product that is Kdenlive. It is their free and open source video editor, and I want to make that jump, and I think I'm going to do that with Kdenlive. next week, I'm going to make a purchase. My computer supports an NVMe drive. I've been using a 1TB Samsung SSD for the past 10 years now. It's a 10-year-old SSD. I could probably find the receipt for it. It used to be in this laptop right here that you can't see. That's off camera. Maybe if I lift it, you can see it sitting on the. I've been using that for the past. I've had this laptop forever. 2012. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a 2012 laptop, and lovely laptop. And there's nothing really holding me to Windows except like games, and that's pretty much it. Like, I know the operating system quite well, and I don't know, Linux is calling my name. So instead of dual booting, I will run to the store, pick up a NVMe drive, maybe like 500 gigs, throw that into my computer, install Arch on it, do it the right way, have some fun with it, and we'll see where we end up with that. I'll probably just like use it. I don't know how often, but I think what I'm going to do is install Kdenlive. And just start editing around with it, messing around. Try to recreate all the assets I have. Because it's open source, cross-platform, free. Love the FLOSS community. And I just really want to get started with Kdenlive. And I'll probably do that next week. This is what, Friday? So yeah, probably do that next week. And yeah, I'll see where we end up. Hopefully it won't be too bad, too steep of a learning curve, and hopefully I can migrate everything about my workflow into there pretty easily, and see where we end up. For now, that's where I'm going to call it for today. Looking forward to the Linux life. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, later.